the single mammy attorney. I've been seeing her Instagram clips. They keep popping up on my algorithm. And we're just gonna, her name obviously on IG is called the single mom attorney. But we're just gonna I'm gonna be as disrespectful as I possibly can. I'm gonna just call her the single mammy attorney. So I guess this is gonna be a clip between the single mammy attorney and another interviewer, and they're gonna talk about quote unquote deadbeat daddies showing off on social media. Now I'm gonna say this before. I already told you deadbeat dads are a myth, and most men need to start being brave enough to say this. And shout out to Jesse Lee Peterson for I think he coined the term, but I don't see a lot of his fan base repeat that, which is very interesting to me. But that's a whole other story for another day. But let's let's play this.
Why do you believe that baby daddies show their lavish lifestyles off instead of like paying child support? I think you were like they owe like thousands in child support, but they're flashing all this and that.
Like I think it's just like not understanding that those things can be used in court. Like if you post something, he's posting something on social media for the public to see, like here I am popping bottles, flashing money. I just sold this house. I just made this transaction. I'm using that in court.
Like say you only have $13 a month to contribute. Right. That's a lie.
You want to put it out for the court of public opinion? I'm going to go put it in the court of law. Like I mean, that's crazy. No.
Why do you believe that baby daddy?
Let's check her page out. We're gonna have to check her page out. Actually, let's look at some of these comments because this is laughably funny. Where these are the same 304s that swear they're winning in life, but you're tracking your baby father on Instagram and what kind of post he's doing. You're tracking what he's possibly earning. This is why men have to hide their money, because they feel like if they want to get something better for themselves post their divorce, or sorry, not post, like just post breakup, they feel like there's their baby mother is going to run them through family court and for a modification and file for a modification. And like I said, the modifications, you can just keep filing them. You can get modification after modification up until the bastard turns 18. So this is, first of all, that's to do something like that. You have to be an absolute loser in life, in my opinion, to do that. When you're tracking your ex to see, oh, he's flashing this, he's flashing that. You worse than a rat to the cops. That's and this is the person that you had a kid with, and you doing that, and you filing for motion, filing for more child support, filing for more because you see him living a certain lifestyle. You think because he's flashing that he owes you more money. That's it's funny, when a woman can't take care of a kid financially, they give him help. When a dad can't take care of the kid financially, he's called a deadbeat. Or if he doesn't want to take care of the kid financially, he's called a deadbeat. This is hilarious. This, like, the double standards is wild. They don't talk about that double standard. But let me look at some of the comments before we check out her page. She says a woman so right here, this is going to be a woman. She says a woman should not be having kids if she isn't prepared to provide for them. I find it odd and immature to get pregnant only to be paid $50 a month in child support. Baby, kiss them wigs, eyelashes, and nail salons goodbye, because that's diaper and milk money. Then the woman becomes bitter because she thought she was going to use a baby to get money, and now they're both crying and hungry. Don't trust or depend on these men. Now, clearly, this is a woman here that actually doesn't even like men like that, but she's still going to call out the single mammies by saying, look, if you think you finna just have a baby on a dude and get money, I mean, bruh. So this is coming from a woman that doesn't even like men. This is probably she's probably an escort herself. So she's telling women, like, why are you having a kid? What is the real? Basically, she said, what is the real reason you're having this? Why did you keep this one? Let me see another one. So that I find comments like this interesting, because this is clearly from a woman that doesn't even like men, but she's still like, if you're gonna have a kid, what's your plan? I hope your plan is not the man, meaning you're just gonna have the kid on the man and think you're just gonna get money off of child support. That's not a plan. That's basically what she's saying. Those comments like that is what interests me, because she doesn't even like men, and she's still saying that. This is why with the rate of single moms that we have is crazy, because we have we got mad birth control. They cry when they're not able to delete their kids. So they have all these baby deletion rights, all this birth control, all this stuff, and the single mammy rate is worse than when they didn't even have these kind of options back in the day. How is it worse? How is the single mammy rate worse now than it was back in the day when all these options that we have to prevent single mammies is all the options that we have to prevent this stuff, but the single mammy rate is like, I'm talking about astronomically worse, astronomically worse, where you got like, it's like 50 or it's like 40 to 50% of all kids now are raised by a single mom, or in the black community, it's like 80% of kids is born out of wedlock. How is that even possible when you have all this birth control, all these contraceptive methods, all these baby deletion rights that they're crying about when they feel like it's being threatened, they be crying, they literally be marching, crying. How you have the family courses on your side, yet the single mammy rate is astronomical. How is that possible? It's either you're stupid or you're doing this on purpose. And now I believe it's a like, I'm talking about on the women's side. So I believe it's really a mixture of both stupidity and they're doing this on purpose, because they know they have a fail safe switch if things don't go according to plan. So another woman said, she said, I'm sorry, but some of y'all be picking these men to be y'all baby fathers, knowing they broken bums, then cry to the world when he doesn't change his life and give you his earnings. Women should take more accountability sometimes. And by the way, this is from a woman. I don't like I said, some of these girls, a lot of the women, I don't think people understand, a lot of women don't even like most men. I'll say most women don't want nothing to do with most men. So when I see a comment like this, I actually think this is a genuine comment, because I don't even think she likes men like that. Meaning she probably only like, even though she has an astronomical body count, but she like let me see, dead Didi Mo girlfriend. So I don't know what her life is like. So maybe she's taken, maybe she has a boyfriend. But I saw a lot of comments from women that are single, and they're just like, you guys are choosing, like, the baby fathers that they be choosing is astronomically crazy. Like, I showed you that baby daddy thread that one of the ladies on Facebook, she leaked it, and it's the dudes that they showed is exactly the people who I thought. It's exactly the people I thought: scammers, unemployed dudes, and drug dealers. You're just off looking at these people, you're just like, I'm not your friend or anything, but I could tell these people are not really going anywhere in life. Was the D game that good? Was it that good, or was the street life that they were offering, that fantasy of Pookie to riches? Was it that enticing for you? Are you serious? What is going on? So you're literally looking at this. You're like, wow. So right here, she says, so the single mammy attorney replied to her. That's how you know she's right. That's how you know she's right, because she was barely replying to anybody else. She goes, accountability is taking responsibility, taking care of the kids you help bring into the world. No, like I said, in 2024, men don't have rights over reproduction. It's 100% the woman's right. It's literally 100% the woman's right, whether a kid gets born or not get born into the world. It's 100% the woman's right. This is why it's low-key kind of pointless to grant women sexual freedom, because now, once the accountability comes with that sexual freedom, they don't want to take it. They still say it's men's fault for knocking them up. And they have all this birth control, all these laws, the consent laws and all this stuff. So you let a man go through all of this, past all these roadblocks these men got to go through, and you still a single mom? Nah. Don't be telling me it's retroactive consent. They screw the dude, and then 2 or 5 days later or 5 years later, they take back the consent. And they still, wow, man, stop, man. This is where they lose me. This is where they lose me. And like I be seeing them TikTok videos when them girls is bragging about having options, and them talking about every girl knows one man in their life that would do anything for them. And they'll make all these videos about this, and then once they end up a single mammy, they want to blame no. They even have laws where if you're a man and if the woman tells you to wear a condom and you stealth them, meaning you take the condom off and she gets knocked up, the man can go to jail for that. They have all these laws, but yet we have an astronomical single mammy rate. How is that? Nah, no. Those days of blaming man and dudes was just knocking you upside the head and knocking you up without you knowing. No. Those days are over. But like I said, even still then, they still blame men for that. So here we go. We got the single mom attorney. Let's bring up her page because I've been seeing this. I've been seeing this broad now. She goes, she is a single mom who started her own Texas family law firm. Only deadbeats are triggered here. Consultation in custody journals. Oh Lord. Who fronted her the money to start this shit, though? What sugar daddy or what gringo? What gringo gave this what's it? Gianni C. Avalo. So she's Mexican. What gringo gave this woman the money, this single mammy, the money to start this this single mammy firm, single mom attorney? Dude, is there actually real success stories with that? Uh-oh, she got a video of her crying. Let's see what this is.
Was there ever a time in your life maybe feeling hopelessness? I know you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Give me a second here because the cognitive dissonance. I don't know what the perfect term for this is, but okay. She says she says point of view. You're a default parent that co-parents with a Disneyland dad. Well, I would like to see the custody agreement because you could be the Disneyland mom. You could let the dad have the kid for the week, and then you be the weekend parent, and you could be the Disneyland mom. But we know it takes away from the child support money, and you know what I'm saying? They can't do it. Or you could just give the dad full custody or primary custody, and you could be the Disneyland mom. But we all know that's going to take. They're not going to do it. I don't know. Like I've seen moms make videos. I've seen single moms make videos where like, man, my life has been better since I've given up primary custody, and I could just do my own thing. But the problem is, of course, if you're a single mom that actually makes real money, you know what I mean? Like you actually have a decent job, like actual real money where you can actually take care of yourself. Then it's like, being not having primary custody isn't that bad. But the reason they're not going to give up primary custody. You could be a Disneyland mom. You're gonna have to give up primary custody, or you're gonna because I can tell for a woman like that, for a woman like this, I'll say definitely for most women, if the dad gets 50-50, she sees it as a loss. If the dad gains 50-50 custody, she sees it as a loss. So they'll make videos like this. I'm like, well, you could give him primary custody. You can't. I don't know. Well, I know why. It's financially. There's a financial reason why they don't want to give up primary custody, but also they don't want to lose the control that they have over the baby father when they give up primary custody, or if they just let the dad have full custody. They don't want they lose the control. It's not about the kids because women don't care about kids, though. I keep trying to tell y'all they don't like kids. They're afraid to give up that primary because first of all that means they can't use that term single man. They can't use the term as a strong working independent superwoman single mom, right? If they give up primary custody, so they can't LARP on being a victim on that. So that's why they don't do it. Second of all, there's financial reasons for that, and third of all, which is probably the most important part, the control that she has over the baby father is gone if you just give up primary custody, or you just give full custody, or even fifth, or if she has primary custody. So I can tell maybe she has primary custody, and if she were to make it to 50-50, she's gonna see it as an L. So like I said, she chose to be a Disneyland. She chose that situation. She chose the situation. Now she's crying about it. It's the funny. They'll cry about the dad not being there, but I'm like, you have primary. You anyway. Oh man. Let me see.
Mommy, you have to have like kind of like this boss persona, but that's probably not the reality all the time.
I've never been asked that. As an attorney, we do have to put a front up that we are just these strong, very, very strong people.
The narcissism. Anyway, maybe one day we could take a dive into the single mammy attorney. Maybe we can one day we can dive into this, because she, first of all, she comes across as a massive, like a mega 304. Or I'll say this, like Latinas, they go under the radar with how much of a three, because they be doing like adult stuff at 14. Like, so they definitely go under the radar. Black women get a lot of bad rap for it, because it's like they're on the forefront, but they go under the radar for what the nonsense that they do. Let me see. Somebody said, if you ask me if I ever miss my baby daddy. Let me see. Oh, she said, since y'all love to ask, yes, we co-parent. No, he is not on child support. Yes, I let him see his kid whenever he wants. No, I won't be with him. I'd rather eat a jean jacket first. Only love I share with him is the one we have for our son. We remain amicable. Let me see this real quick.
Fuck no.
I'm guessing this is I'm wondering why she won't put her face, the baby father's face out there. That's a bit interesting. We gotta, like I said, we gotta dive into this. We gotta dive into this. We definitely gotta dive into the single mammy attorney and how she works.